really certain because this game is so short. You can do it in a given moment, so you have to.
What's up, folks? Watching this last-minute field goal. He misses! He misses the field goal, folks! We are going to overtime. But there's a flag. Offsides. Joe Haden. Oh, God. And I'm starting this up early tonight, guys, because I can't be long. I got to be in and out, and I'll explain to you why in a minute. Let's watch the rest of this here. And get them likes up for me, guys. I'm going to be in and out tonight. Let's see what happens here. Looks like we're going to go down. Oh! It's a block! Pick up! Get up! Another flag. Come on, man. This team is killing me. Oh, this game is killing me, guys. This game is killing me. My goodness. What about that false start early in the game, though? Fitting way to lose this game, right? We're going to wait until it's all in. And, guys, then I'm going to jump right in, and I got to jump out. I have to get up at 5 a.m. in the morning. This is going to be the quickest Terrible Towel post-game show ever. But let's watch this last little bit here. I'm so disgusted by this game, guys. You guys have no idea. All right, let's talk about it. Steelers lose. I told you guys that this was a game that bothered me, okay? I told you guys that. I told you guys this was a game that bothered me. But the Steelers had multiple chances to win this game, okay? Now, before we dive all the way into it, guys, throw a like button, hit a like, share the stream. Let's get it going. I'm only going to be here a few minutes. Here's the reason why. This week, I have to go back to work tomorrow, okay, instead of Friday. I have to commute from Pennsylvania to D.C. I have to be up at 5 a.m. I can't be long tonight. Can't take any phone calls. I'm going to give my quick feedback, and I got to get out of here. Okay, I hope you guys respect that. On Tuesday, we will lay it all out. We'll look at plays, etc., etc. Then we'll really dive in and give our thoughts and feedback on this horrendous collapse by the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, now first, let me change something up really quick, and then we'll get right in here. Real quick. Give me a second. Oh, I'm so pissed off, man. All right. Here we are. Let me go ahead and save this and we'll get back in. Okay, first and foremost, I'm going to be very quick, guys. Again, let me say that for you guys who are coming in a bit late. I'm going to be extremely quick. I got to go. I have to get up at 5 a.m. in the morning. This is going to be the shortest post-game show ever. Here's the problem. Let's get into the missed calls first, okay? Let's take a little bit of blame off of the Steelers, and then I got to go directly to the Steelers. That false start to give them the 7-point touchdown, clearly a blown call, right? Clearly blown. Clearly. And then it was said that the referees told Mike Tomlin, oh, it was a mistake. Oh, we messed it up. You sure did mess it up. Even though your boy Mike Hilton still got beat on the double move, but it's a very good chance that he was eyeballing the back, you know, looking at the false start, and he might have slowed up or whatever, okay? And then also, on the punt return, block in the back. Looks like a block in the back to me. Okay, if they're going to let that go, whatever. But it looked like a clear block in the back to me. Needless to say, whether it was a block in the back right there at that point, Steelers still didn't cover it well. So I'm not going to pick the Steelers up and give them an excuse for that. They didn't cover the punt well, and the guy runs it back for another touchdown. Okay? Then, let's talk about the miscues by the Pittsburgh Steelers, shall we? Now I got to blame the Steelers, okay? I have a lot of notations here. Again, guys, quick sidebar, I'm going extremely fast because my commute day to D.C. got changed for this week for tomorrow because we have a special party at work. It's not Friday, so tonight is the night I have to get my butt in the bed. I have to be up at 5 a.m. Excuse me for being short. No calls tonight. Really quick feedback, and then we're out of here, okay? Miscues. We are still getting way too many penalties on special teams. What's up with that? How many times did we start backed up in our own territory because we continue to get penalties? The Steelers, to me, seem to still be the #1 penalized team in the league. What's up with that? What's the deal with that? Now, I don't know who do you blame. I know people want to say coaching, and I can understand that. But how does coaches fix penalties? Holding, blocking the back, things like that. That's on the player. And I understand what some people are going to say because, you know, and shout outs to my father-in-law, Leonard. A lot of times he'll say, you know, Belichick don't play those games. They are a pretty disciplined team. But what you going to do? We can't afford to pull guys out of the game. You know why? Because look at what happened when Joe Haden got injured and had to come out of the game. Artie Burns gets burnt on the 2-point conversion. And it's the same thing in every other position. We don't have the luxury of being able to bench a guy because he made a mistake because we have no depth behind these guys, which is another problem. Okay, here's another one. Steelers give up the punt return right after the missed block in the back, which I already said, but I'm just reading my notes. Steelers give up a touchdown on a clear false start, which wasn't our fault. Okay, here's another one. L.J. Fort blocked the field goal. And Ben Roethlisberger right after that misses Justin Hunter wide open. Not only does he miss Justin Hunter hurts himself because he has to dive for the ball. Wide open, that's a touchdown. If Ben puts it on him, we assume he catches it. I don't know. Ben misses that one, okay? Here's another miscue. Roethlisberger, what were you doing when you threw the interception to Derwin James? What was that? Right after he made a beautiful throw to AB on that 3rd and 10. Threw the ball before he came out to break. Then he turns around and throws that stupid ball to McDonald. I mean, lollipops it in the air. Derwin James, which I love him because I'm a Nose fan, picks it off. Another miscue. Okay? And here's the thing. I'm going to say this right now, guys, and you guys may or may not agree. Our season is over. We're done. Season is done. I don't care if we make the playoffs or not. We're done. We're not winning a Super Bowl this year. Let me explain to you why. We can't beat the top teams, man. We can't do it. We don't have the team to beat the top tier teams right now. We had an opportunity tonight. We go up 23-7, okay? We overcame the one touchdown that the referee spotted them. And our defense falls apart in the second half. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I ain't even that mad at the defense. You know why? Because we knew this coming into this game. Have I not been telling you guys that I don't trust our defense? Our offense seems to be able to put up points whenever they want to, even though they have these lull periods. I don't know where that comes from. We have these lull periods where we just lose. I don't know what we were doing in that 3rd quarter. We don't stick to the run. When you put Roethlisberger in positions where he has to pass after pass after pass, there's going to be incompletions. There may be a sack. There may be good coverage. We're starting to lose our balance because we're getting pass happy. And it's working. Okay, AB was having a day. I get it. But again, as much as Roethlisberger is passing, you're going to have drops. You're going to have almost interceptions. And you're going to have interceptions with this guy who said, oh, I ain't worried about the 12 interceptions. Well, how about you worry about the 13th interception? And our defense, again, we do not have the defense that can bail us out. Defense showed up in the first half. They did a decent job. I want to give a round of applause really quick to 2 players. Did you see Ola Adeni out there? And Marcus Allen, I might add. Those guys played some defensive snaps and did fairly well, the best they could. Marcus Allen did miss a tackle or miss the field, a run fit, on one of that guy's touchdowns, that dude Jackson. But he's out there. I mean, he's young, 5th-round pick, just got brought up. Same thing with Ola, but Ola was getting some pressure. I enjoyed that. Here's another miscue. In this football, it happens. Friendly fire. Joe Haden is hit by Sean Davis, and Joe Haden probably picks that ball off, and Keenan Allen gets it on the deflection. Things like that are going to happen, but guys, I can't put this much more simpler than this. If the Steelers could just play mistake-free football, they would be a problem, but they can't do it. And here's the time of the year where you need to be mistake-free, because we're not a good defense. We can't afford to continue to put the defense back out there. That defense, yes, I'm going to say the defense. The defense spotted us 23 points. The reason why I say spotted, because they held Rivers down. They got that one touchdown off of the missed false start. It's 23-7. The old-time Steelers, the Steelers of the early 2000s, the game is over. And then, not only did we go 3 and out, okay, when we get the ball back, we had to punt. I think we went 3 and out, but either way, we had to give the ball right back. I think it was a decent drive. I don't know if it was 3 and out. We give the ball right back, and then the Chargers burn clock for us. Super long drive on their part. They burn up the clock for us. So then we're defending, a 8-point lead. And the offense, again, stalls out. Stalls out again and again and again. Then finally, get the ball back to them. They score, and then here come the offense trying to wake back up and we go down the field. It's 30-30 now. And what happens at the end of the game, once again, the defense, Phillip Rivers picks it apart. I'm telling you guys, the season is over. I'm saying that. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope that you guys can pull this video later and say, Sim, you didn't have no belief in us. You were wrong. I hope so. But from what I'm seeing, we're not going to beat New England. We're not going to beat the Saints. I know the Cowboys just gave it to the Saints, but we ain't that defense. Them boys was out there balling. And I might add, Van Der Esch, oh boy, I wish he could have fell to us. We're not going to beat them, okay? We'll probably go out there and beat Oakland. Well, I don't know. I say probably, but who knows what's going to happen there, right? The Ravens are half game back right now. So it's a very strong possibility that the Ravens could win the division if we don't get our act straight. But either way, we get in the playoffs, we ain't going to beat Kansas City again. Oh, we didn't beat them the first time. Excuse me. We're not going to beat Kansas City. And we could very well have to go to LA to play the Chargers again. We might see this matchup again. And from what I saw tonight, we probably won't beat them. We ain't going to beat the Patriots in the playoffs, I don't think. Especially not at Gillette. Season's over, folks, in my opinion. Because we just don't have a defense that can close. Their offense was able to muster 23 points. We're up 16. We can't close. We're not a good defense. We should all know that. We cannot close games. And our offense seems to start. It's the NFL. You got to give credit to the other defenses. We ain't going to just blow people out every week. The offense is going to have a lull period, and when that happens for any football team, that's when you need your defense to keep you in the game. Our defense currently doesn't keep us in the game, and that's the problem. And that's why I feel like 2018 season is a wash. It's over. Just my thoughts. Now, again, good Lord, I see we got a lot of people in here tonight, 208 people viewing. Round of applause to you guys. I wish I didn't have to run out so fast on you guys, but for you guys who are new, please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, man, because we do this every single week. We do Terrible Towel Tuesday, so I'll be right back to you guys on Tuesday, where we're going to give more reflections. We look at the all-22 at some of the good and bad plays. Then we talk about the next opponent. But I have to get out of here tonight, guys. Listen, again, for you guys who are new, I know you guys that are used to me have heard this record play before, so sorry for repeating it. But guys, just to give you a quick rundown, if you're new, I work from home 4 days a week. I go into my home office 1 day a week, which is in Washington, D.C. I live in York, Pennsylvania. It's about a 2-hour commute to and from. This week, I have to go in tomorrow because we're having a special party for my group. So I usually go on Friday, and it's not a problem after the post game. But just so happened, I have to go in on Monday this week after watching this game that didn't start until 8:20. So you can imagine me having to be up at 5 a.m. I can't sit here and stay here all night. Normally what we do is we take phone calls via Skype. I'm not going to be able to do that tonight. I'm sorry, guys, but I promise you, please come back on Tuesday. And I would welcome any phone calls that you guys may have. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to read a few comments, and then I'm going to be up out of here. All right, so I see a lot of Charger fans in here, and it's all good. You know, it's all good. But again, I just don't understand why people come to. You'll never see me go to a Chargers page, even if we won the game. I don't understand that kind of psyche, but to each his own. All right, Gabriel C. says Steelers thought they had this. Oh, okay, whatever. Chargers, whatever. Let's see. Let's get some Steelers people in here commenting. Juan says Vance McDonald found out Derwin James ain't no Chris Conti. Very true. Let's see. Some people say I'm so mad. We need Ryan Shazier. Yes, we're definitely lacking in that area without Ryan Shazier. Champagne Poppy says, I don't even drink, but I need a few to get through the night. Nah, don't do that to yourself, man. Don't do that to yourself. Alan Woodall says, hope James Conner will be back. That's another problem, guys. That could be a huge problem. Just saying. Relfax says, we ain't mad at you, Sim. Nobody want to talk about this mess. Right. The Hawk says, guys, I'm going to bed. Everybody have a good evening. I'm too depressed to talk or listen to this anymore. I feel you on that. My man Mike Harmon says LJ Fort was balling. He was. Let's give LJ Fort credit where it deserves. And it's a shame that we can't really talk about that. We'll talk a little bit about that Tuesday. But the way this game unfolded is like we can't even focus on the positives. Jake Eldridge says, really annoying with the blown calls. We got away with some bad calls versus the Seahawks in the Super Bowl. Yeah, you're right. Listen, bad calls happen. But the most egregious one was that false start. You can't just say that happened. The block in the back, okay. And again, I'm not one who makes excuses with the refs missing calls. But that false start, that was clear. That was clear. I can't go with that one. Let's see. What else? Eli says, oops, I missed it. Eli, there he is. Man, these LA fans in here but can't sell out their stadium. It's all good, because they helping my numbers grow. So whatever, we'll just skip over their comments. Somebody said, where's Sinclair's ghosting? Wow, how long have you been away, my man? Kenya says, they do that because they are jealous, Sim. Yeah, pretty much. And it is what it is. Listen, it's funny how most of us still a fan. I don't hate on any other team. But again, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Do what y'all want. Like I said, I'm just skipping over those comments. Enjoy yourselves. Y'all got the win tonight, so enjoy yourselves. Let's see. Claude Bishop says, fire Butler and bring back LeBeau. No, that's not the answer. I'm sorry, but that's not the answer. It's the same defense, pretty much. And actually, Keith Butler has actually done things that Dick LeBeau didn't do. Let's not forget how everybody was ready to push LeBeau out the door his last couple years. So it's funny how we have convenient amnesia. Same thing people would say about Bruce Arians. And I remember when people wanted to kick Arians out of the door. And all of a sudden, when they didn't like Todd Haley, bring back Arians. You see what I'm saying? We have convenient amnesia, and we can't have, our feelings can't be wrapped up in results. Your feelings can't always be result driven. You know what I mean? I'm gonna read a few more comments, guys, then I gotta go. Roland Young says, I can't take it anymore, man. The disappointment, the shame, man. Why the hell are we only the team that won't double the man that is killing us? Gronk last year, Allen this time. I just don't get it. I'm glad you said that. Round of applause. And I'm mad at your comment because you made me curse. And even though hell is really not technically a real curse, I mean, yeah. So I'm cool with that one. The Chargers repeatedly got, not only did Keenan Allen get open, it's two things that bother me. We didn't choose to double him like they were doing AB at times. But then also, it was so many times when he was matched up against a linebacker. All they did was put the boy in the slot. I didn't see us do that a lot with AB. And see, as much as I like Randy Fichtner, and as much as I do give credit to the coaching staff, the ones who I think do a good job, which would be Fichtner. I think Tomlin does a great job. Keith Butler, here and there, I question some of his things. But that's coaching right there. You got to do something different. And I know we're lacking in personnel, but how is it that we're repeatedly allowing Keenan Allen to get matched up on a linebacker? And we didn't return the favor with AB in the slot. Do some creative things like that. And we didn't do it. I don't get it. Don't get it. So I'm going to read a few more comments, man. Let me see. Prisoners of the moment. Kenyon is absolutely right. We're prisoners of the moment, and it's crazy. Eric Thomas says, that scheme and coaching, you can't have a linebacker on a star top 5 wide receiver. And again, because, people always accuse me for not blaming coaching. That is coaching. Because I want people that are not familiar with me to understand that I'm a realist. I complain about actual coach things. I don't complain about things that are clearly on players. In my opinion, guys getting penalized for holding and all of that, that's a player thing. I'm not blaming the coach for that because I'm pretty sure they teach the right technique and practice. Remember, the Steelers was one of the first teams to incorporate refs at practice, at training camp. But alignment, play call, decisions, those are coaching things. Here's another coaching thing I didn't like tonight. Why did we stop blitzing? We looked like we were blitzing kind of early, and then it seemed like we tailed away from it. Why aren't we seeing Mike Hilton blitz? Now, again, could be a matchup thing, but again, I can't give them that excuse because they kept exploiting the matchup with Keenan Allen. It wasn't even Mike Hilton's matchup. That's coaching. Fully agree. Those are coaching problems. Those are actual coaching problems that we can see with our own eyes. All right, guys, we're reaching 26 minutes, and I'm about to get out of here. Way before, I'm going to try to be done by 12. It's 11:53 right now because I have to still take a shower and all of that. I don't want to be super sleepy tomorrow because of this nonsense. Let's see. Tomlin and Green Bay's Mike McCarthy should have at least one thing in common today. See, there they go. They ready to fire Tomlin again. Again, listen, whatever. I'm not even gonna comment on that. We all got our own opinion. So, what's the point? But it's just mighty funny how coaches always, the firing squad always comes when a coach loses. Y'all don't show the same respect to the coach when they do things that you appreciate. But whatever. Let's see. Tony said since 1971 we are 23-10 against the Chargers. Charger fans don't see that. Very true. Because we are up 23-7, Sim. They played underneath zone. Yeah, man. I know, but it's a point where we gotta get back to what we were doing. The Chargers made great adjustments in the second half. We did not. That's it. That's that plain and simple. Oh, and let's not forget Boswell missing the extra point. Not like it would have mattered at the end of the night, but it would have been a point in the game where it was 31-30. What's up with that? We can't afford to keep getting these points taken off the board. Three times in a row. That's what I'm saying. How do you jump offsides 3 times in a row? And Artie Burns, man, listen, Artie Burns got to go. He cannot be brought back for a 4th year. He's done. He's toast. That dude has got to go. Every time he's had to come in the game to play for somebody who was injured this season, he's gotten scored on. He has to go. I'm sorry. He didn't pan out. Again, I will never call a professional athlete a bum because they made it way further than I did. But he's just not the best at his position. It's time for Artie Burns to go. And let me tell you something. The Steelers have a lot of searching to do in the draft. Corner, linebacker, inside and out. We got a lot of deficiencies, guys. Y'all can sign Kareem Hunt. Come on now. Come on. See, comments like that, y'all just really don't pay it. Who's going to sign Kareem Hunt right now? In light of all of this that's going on. It ain't going to happen. Now, I wouldn't be mad if he gets past this and the Steelers try to pursue him in the offseason. Great. But nobody, in my opinion, you're not going to bring that burden on to your organization right now. You don't need that type of pressure. All right, man, I got to go. I have to go. So I'm going to read literally 2 more comments and then I'm going to be up out of here. Thank you, Eric Thomas. Jumping offsides 3 times is a player issue. That's not coaching. I don't understand why I'm seeing so many people, even on Twitter, that's coach. How is that coaching? I don't understand it. Again, you have to remember, okay, you can say you're going to bench somebody and this, that, and the third, but you can't prevent a player from making a mistake like that, especially when you don't have depth. It ain't like we got 100 people that we can just rotate in to play that particular spot in the special team. It is what it is. That player is not disciplined. Him. Not the coaching. Him. Coaching was alignment tonight. The defenses we chose to run at times. And there you go. The offensive plan, in my opinion. Because I don't know what has happened to balanced offense. And I know, here y'all going to come. I know people going to say, oh, see, it's because they don't have Bell. Oh, they ain't got Bell. And you again, prisoners of the moment. Let's not forget what James Conner has done up to this point. The run game, to me, the way it's performed this year has nothing to do with Le'Veon Bell. for whatever reason, the Steelers are not having the same success running the ball between the tackles. Don't know what that is. Execution is just not there. But all right, man. Great show tonight. Again, I'll be back on Tuesday. Terrible Towel Tuesday. That's when we're going to break down this game a little more. We'll show plays from the All-22 on screen so we can analyze some of the good and bad plays. Then we'll take a look at the upcoming opponent. And again, sorry to be so brief tonight, but I literally have to get out of here, man, or I'm going to be dead man walking at my job tomorrow, and I can't afford to do that. All right? Love you guys. And for you, the Charger fans who came through, whatever. Y'all have y'all moment. Again, we just don't behave that way. Like, I just don't have an affinity of, being the internet instigator, if you will. Like, you never see me on another team's podcast or whatever, because why? I don't, gloating like that does nothing for me. I don't play for the team. You know what I'm saying? I don't, and you guys know that about me. I don't talk trash even when we win. People said that's odd about me. I never do it because I don't play for the Steelers. I'm just a Steeler fan. I have no control over win-loss. So you never hear me talk trash whether we win or lose. I'm just not that connected. That's something different where I'm going to run to the other, team. Even our arch rivals. Like, imagine me when last game we played the Ravens and won, me being on a Ravens podcast saying, I'm just not wired like that. I'm sorry. So again, no disrespect to the Chargers fans who came here tonight and wanted to gloat. Congratulations. I'll even give you a round of applause. Congratulations. All right? Great job. Now, good luck the rest of the way. But who cares about y'all coming in here tonight? I appreciate y'all helping drive my numbers up. So do me a favor. Hit the like button, please. Thank you very much. Outside of that, Steeler fans or whoever else just enjoys the content, we'll be back on Tuesday. Actually, I'm going to be a little late on Tuesday. I have an appointment at 6:30. So Terrible Towel Tuesday might be a little later, like maybe 8 to 8:30-ish. It will definitely happen, but it won't be at 7:30. So I'm glad I remembered that. So I'll probably be back around 8:30, Eastern time on Tuesday, and we'll catch you guys then. So tough loss, guys. And like I said, I think this season is done. And y'all know what's probably going to happen. The Steelers are going to surprise us. They may beat the Patriots or somebody, or the Saints or one of them. May still sneak in 10 wins and win the division. Or it could be a 9-team win, because I think the Ravens got a couple games they're still going to lose. Could be a 9-win division, but I just don't think we go anywhere this year. So I think the season, for the most part, is done. I don't see it happening. They're going to really have to surprise me, and I would love to come back to this video and say that I'm wrong. But whatever. All right, I'm out of here. Peace and love. Y'all have a blessed night. Catch you guys on Tuesday again, 8:30-ish. So let's just say by 8:30 p.m., hopefully, and I will be back to you guys on Tuesday. Y'all be good. Have a good night. Wish me well on my long commute tomorrow. I'll catch you guys later, man. Don't pout too much about it, man. We knew this about the team. Let's be honest. We knew this. We knew this coming in. It just hurts to see them give up a lead, but let's not act like we didn't know this. So there you go. All right, man. I'm out. Love you guys. See y'all on Tuesday. Peace.